Yo, you. All right, I'm back. Oh, I think I started just a little too early.
Surprise, surprise, spoiler alert. Surprise, surprise, spoiler alert.
All right, we're going live now.
First team all counts.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jake here. I started the intro all fucked up. This is the 15th show. This is the worst intro we've had. Oh, I think I know why though. Because I had the stupid. I buzzed you, Johnny. My bad. I had the stupid. I had the. I buzzed you a little too early. Boy, don't forget us a like. This is the worst intro we've had since we started doing this podcast. Don't forget us to give us a like and subscribe on YouTube and on Facebook. Follow us there. TikTok, follow us there. It's me and your boy Johnny Glaze in the house right now. We're gonna break down what we saw on Sunday and a little bit what happened on Monday too. Talk about Aaron Rodgers, Johnny. We did have a bad start too. We were 1-2 to start the season. We talked about that last podcast. Started the season 1-2, and now guess what? We're 12-2. That's crazy. How we went from 1-2 to 12-2 is gonna be something I'm gonna tell my grandchildren about. It could definitely be 13-1. Like we should have definitely beat the Colts. That's not no doubt about that at all. We should have that game. The refs sold to the Colts. So shout out Sunday. We were in the parking lot. We were live. We did a little live show from the parking lot after the game. Or during the game, I took this poncho with me inside the stadium. It kept me warm during the fourth quarter. It got a little chilly. So I had to pull out the poncho. Couldn't find a jersey. Yeah, Johnny's wearing his jersey today. Might be MVP. Oh shit! Your mic's not on, Johnny.
Not.
Oh, there it is. Oh, my bad, bro. Go back. You're wearing the number 10 jersey.
Uh, wearing the number 10 jersey. Shout out to Bo. Now that he's entered the MVP conversation and is starting to prove himself on a weekly basis, figured it's time. He's gone from underdog to overdog. So
Oh, I need
gotta
to
give
I need to save that drop too. Overdog drop. Yeah, he said that
So
after the game. We were big time underdogs at home. We crushed them in the second half. We'll get into that game later, but yeah, it was beautiful to see Bo Nix is looking like the guy.
yep. And when we get to that conversation, I got a question for you, but we'll save that for that game.
What's your question? Go ahead. You got me intrigued.
Are you a believer?
Is it Bo season? Or is it time to believe?
Is it time to believe? Is it the passing of the torch? Is he our guy?
You like that photo I sent you, huh? Is it time? Is it time, baby?
The time.
And I wish I could. We need to post that photo. Yeah, it's probably time to call it. I think Bo Nix is the guy, man. See this smile has not left my face since second quarter or second half of that game. He looked like a franchise quarterback. This is the best I've ever seen Bo Nix, man. I was just happy I was there to witness it because last year I was there for the Raider game, and that was probably his first good game as a Bronco. His first three games were rough. We did not look very good last year. When I saw you wearing that Bo Nix jersey, we talked about it a little bit on a live stream on Sunday. You had that Bo Nix jersey in Denver during the Raiders game. I think it was week 4. It was first week of October.
Yeah.
And it was his first good game. It was the first game Bo looked like he could be a starter, because the first 3 games or first 4 games of last year did not look like. And he's looking really good right now. Like this, I saw that his first good game, and this was his first great game, right?
Yeah.
Would you say this is the first great game, Bo Nix? Like this, you can't give this win to the defense. You can't give this win to the special teams, to the run game. Bo Nix took this game by the hand, and he just took it over.
Yep, I agree. He knew it had to be done. He knew the defense. He knew it was going to be a close game. Both defenses are good, and Jordan Love's a good quarterback that can take the time of possession. And we needed to win those little battles to win the war. And I think Bo did a great job. You talk about not finding yourself in second and long, third and long. It seemed like the whole game we were in 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2. And we were just moving the ball.
Yeah, and we just moved it wherever we wanted to. Honestly, he was finding people open on the sideline. And the crazy thing is, like you were saying, like he was moving to make these plays. Like every throw he made, especially the bigger ones downfield, he had to make some kind of movement, whether it was in the pocket or he rolled out. He was just keeping that defense off of him, which is what me and you have been praising him for all year, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He doesn't take sacks. He doesn't lose. He doesn't have the big fumbles. Every once in a while he'll throw a pick because he's not scared to throw, those tight passes because he knows he could do it. He's going to try. He's a gunslinger in that way.
One thing you're seeing him work on and improve on is when he does get out of rhythm and have to break out of the pocket or juke a player, whatever it is, he's working on that footwork, and you can see it. You can see it in his throws.
He literally broke Parsons' ACL.
Yeah, corner Ryan Clark, it was his fault.
No, if you watch the replay, he really did give him like a little shimmy, and he threw it, and he had Parsons stretching, and that. And if you watch the whole, first quarter or first half of that game, even though Broncos weren't scoring a lot, we didn't he was keeping the defense off of him. Like I'm saying, like that's all that was the goal going into this game was don't take big sacks, keep our offense in the game. Those two, the fumble by Harvey to start the game was tough, gave them great field position, but our defense they let up some big runs, but they did stop them. Those two big drives, they stopped them to field goals. That was huge, especially after that fumble gave them the short field. And Bo stayed in there, like we've been saying. He's smart at not getting sacked, not losing the fumble,
Yeah.
and also cool, calm demeanor.
One, I think that goes to show not only Bo, but this team really trusts in what we're trying to do. And they're not, I mean, especially in that game, you go down 6-0 off of a turnover, and then, they get into field goal range again and we stop them. We're not going back out offensively and panicking, or we're not trying to hold to prevent scores. We're just doing the things that are keeping us in games. And I don't care if it's the Raiders or the Packers,
Exactly. Just do what we got to do to win the game. It don't matter who we're playing. It don't matter what people say, oh, they probably play down to who they're playing against. No, we're just playing to win the game.
Yeah.
Bo don't care about the stats. That's the beauty of it. He could have a game like Sunday where he throws 4 touchdowns, or he could have a game like a couple weeks ago where he doesn't throw a touchdown.
Right.
But he gets us into the red zone and we score. Like that's what matters, right? And
podium today, they asked him, "You've entered the MVP conversation. How does that feel?" And he was like, yeah, "It's pretty cool. We're 12-2, so I guess that means we have a pretty good team."
that's the most important thing, right? To him, to this whole team is what it seems like. Like our receivers, they're not complaining. This team wants to win. That's kind of what they look like, a team. They're in it to win it, baby.
In it to win it.
So to answer your question, yeah, I think I'm still not saying he's. We talked about it last week about who's the superstars in the playoffs this season.
Right.
Who are the superstar quarterbacks? And I'm not willing to call Bo Nix a superstar.
No, me.
But I'm willing to call him my franchise. He's the franchise guy. He's the guy, no question about it. I'm buying a Bo Nix jersey.
2 playoff wins, and he's our most winning drafted quarterback of all time.
Well, he just needs 2 playoff wins to
he only got us 1
to get us in the Super Bowl, and that'd be more than enough for me to want to buy his jersey. But honestly, though, he's looking really good. Him and Sean are the perfect match.
They are.
This team may be good for a while. Watch out, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes just tore his ACL. We already talked about the Chargers. They got the win this weekend, but I don't think they might not win another game this season. So they play the Cowboys, us, and I believe Houston, right?
Yeah, and I mean, we could go over this a little bit later, but playoff-wise, we can clinch the 1 seed this weekend. We need a few things to happen, but that's insane.
If we win this weekend, I don't, whether we clinch it this weekend or whether the Broncos clinch the first overall seed this weekend or next weekend, don't matter. I think if we win this game, no matter what, we're going to clinch the first overall seed.
I agree.
I don't see us losing to Kansas City without Patrick Mahomes, and I definitely don't see us losing to the Chargers last game at home.
Yeah.
So this is really the toughest game left, and I thought the Packers game was going to be the toughest game left. But man, that at the beginning I was a little nervous, but man, our offense just took complete control of that, and I did not expect myself to say that driving up to Denver.
Well, you're only as good as your last game, so we got to see how they do this next one.
Yeah, and the Jaguars, we could go ahead and talk about last week's games, but the Jaguars looked pretty good.
Yep.
Last week's games are right there. The Jaguars 48-20 against the Jets. Yeah, it was just the Jets, but that Jaguar offense has been looking really good.
Yeah, they do. They seem to just be clicking finally. I mean, Trevor Lawrence is finally playing sound-minded, I guess you could say. That defense is playing good too. Shout out to their coach, Duval. He's gotten them playing good, man.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Jaguars schedule here. The last 5 games they've played, 48-20 the Jets, 36-19 Colts, 25-3 Titans, 27-24 Cardinals. That was under the Cardinals were peak looking good, and then 35-36 Chargers. They're on a winning streak, and not only are they winning streak, their offense is scoring. The lowest they've scored in the past 5 games is 25 against the Titans. So yeah, they're scoring a lot of points. Broncos defense better be ready.
Yeah, that's a good point. And we're without Brandon Jones, and I mean he's a name you don't really hear all the time, but he's a solid player. Does all the little things right, makes tackles. I think PJ Locke's going to be fine. He has a high motor, but I kind of hope that we go out there and sign Justin Simmons.
That would be nice. I seen him talking on that podcast recently.
Yeah,
it hurts not seeing him playing no more, but it'd be cool to see him get picked up for this playoff run. But yeah, the Jaguars are one of the teams I told you that I'm worried about for the playoffs. Them and the Bills. Jaguars are a sneaky team. I really am worried. They might, I said this last show, if they beat us this weekend, they could get the first overall seed. They have plenty to play for. And they got the Colts and the Titans after us. So if Jaguars could beat Denver, this is the toughest schedule on their remaining regular season schedule. And if they could beat us, they could win out. And say we lose to the Chargers, they beat us with that head-to-head. So they would have the number 1 seed, and we would have to go to Duval.
Yeah. Worst case scenario.
Because the Patriots still got the Ravens to deal with, so they still might drop another one.
Hopefully.
Jaguars still got a lot to play for.
Yeah. Who would have thought Broncos Jags would be an important game?
No, throwback to the AFC Championship. Lost.
Yeah.
What other big game coming up, or did we see this past weekend? We both picked the Bengals and lost. I know that.
Just when I bail on the Ravens, huh?
Yeah, I've been giving you shit because you've been picking the Ravens like the past 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then you bail on them and they beat they showed up. Their defense showed up against Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow has been playing with his hair on fire. He came back on Thanksgivings. Yeah, it's a sad way to go for the Bengals. They're done. They got dominated at home too.
At home.
Bad, but what do you think? The Ravens still got a chance?
Yeah, they do. I don't trust Aaron Rodgers or the Steelers.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, I mean, think either of them are that great. They definitely have a lot of flaws, but I'd rather the Steelers win and we not have to deal with Lamar. But
yeah, I think they play this weekend too. Go over that. I think I picked the Cardinals. Texans scored 40. That's crazy. At home.
Yeah, Cardinals not.
Yeah,
Bears put a beat down on the Browns, so I shout out to Caleb. I think they're playing very good ball right now.
they got a big game at home against the Packers coming up. Packers without Parsons. Yeah, so that's going to be a huge game coming up. Bears got a chance to win that division, or at least get a good foothold on it if they could beat the Packers. We went over garbage bowl of the week was Carolina Saints. Shuck looked good. That was the garbage bowl of the week I picked.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't great. Turned out to be kind of entertaining though, but Panthers couldn't grab a hold of that division after Bucks dropped one. So,
all right, so we got to talk about America's team. I went against the Cowboys. I think you did too.
don't think I did.
I think you did pick the Cowboys now I'm thinking about it. That's why I'm taking notes for this week. That way next week I can just flip to the notes and be like, oh yeah, this. I know I went against the Cowboys just because the Vikings looked decent the week before against the Commanders. And I just told myself, I know you for a fact you picked the Raiders over the Eagles, which was dumb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it wasn't even close.
Yeah, Raiders are horrible, man.
Yeah.
But I told you if the Raiders do end up being the Eagles, I could see the Cowboys do something completely stupid and lose to the Vikings. And that's
the Vikings.
I know I picked the Vikings. Maybe you did too. I'll have to look back at the show. But I did pick them to lose. The Cowboys look like they're done. I remember I picked them to lose because I said this. It's about the time of this year where the Cowboys, let their fans know. Go ahead and pack it up for the season. Merry Christmas. See you next year. Cowboys, we got this next year kind of shit. This is the time of the year Cowboys do.
Yeah, every year. It's like clockwork.
Then Phillip Rivers gave Seattle a run for their money. What's up, Phillip?
Hey, man. He played good. I will give him that.
Do you think they got a chance to make the playoffs?
He gives them a chance. I think they're still a little banged up defensively. I don't think Gardner Johnson's playing. Or Sauce Gardner.
Well, if they can get at least one win, they might sneak in over your Ravens. They got the 49ers, Jaguars, and Texans.
That's tough.
I don't know where you're going to get that one win at.
I don't either. If I was Rivers, I'd retire.
I don't know why he came back. To play Seattle, to play the 49ers, to play Jaguars and the Texans. The toughest defense in the league against the Texans. That's why he came back. I don't know if they win another game. I don't think I pick them to win another the year. I call that implosion happening.
Into the playoffs, he deserves a Hall of Fame spot. And he could take Russ's spot if Russ even has the address to knock on the door, but
to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Russ might.
He shouldn't.
I don't know. The Rams put up points against the Lions this week. That was a hell of a game.
Yeah, Lions can't seem to stop anybody.
Was that at 2 o'clock? Was that during our game? Is that why I don't remember that one?
Yeah, that was during our game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was a hell of a game, too. 34-41. The Rams might, I don't know. The Rams are going to win that division probably for that game. I think they play the Seahawks on Thursday night, right?
I think so.
All night, Seahawks Rams.
Yep.
What's the standings look like? Okay, they're both 11-3. 49ers right behind them.
Did the Bears play either one of those?
49ers beat up on the Titans 24-37. Cam Ward is still putting up points though. It could be a good first round pick. They got the first round pick this year. They can get some pieces for him. But yeah, the 49ers, that West is tough.
Yeah, it is.
Do you see the schedule? Who's playing who? I'm going to look up the Niners schedule.
I haven't looked up the schedule because I don't want to look at the spreads.
If you just Google it. Niners got Colts this week. They got Bears at home next Sunday night. And then they play the 49ers at home.
Yeah.
So they got a pretty tough schedule. Let's see. Let's see the Seahawks schedule. If you Google it, it won't give you the spread. Seahawks got the Rams at home on Thursday, and then they play at the Panthers, then at 49ers. Wow, what a fucking division, dog.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know who's going to win this shit. Let's see who Rams' schedule is. All right, the Rams are playing the Seahawks, the Falcons, and then the Cardinals. Rams got the easiest schedule. They got the best record. What's their... They beat the 49ers 42-26 earlier this season.
Yeah, that was when everybody really started jumping on them.
And the Niners were hurt. That's whenever everybody were hurt.
Yeah.
And then the Niners beat them in overtime on October 2nd, 26-23. So they've actually split. So the Niners are really rooting for the Seahawks on Thursday.
That was Mac Jones.
Yeah, with Mac Jones. The Seahawks probably have the second easiest schedule playing. They have to beat the Rams on Thursday if they want a chance. Then they have the Panthers and the 49ers. And 49ers got a pretty tough schedule. The easiest one is this weekend against the Colts, Bears, and Seahawks. I'd probably have to go the Rams for that division. The Rams got a pretty easy schedule. They got the Panthers, Cardinals. Cardinals are probably ready to beat Cancun by after the new year.
I think half of them are already there.
The Falcons are really still, like, they're one of those teams that you were talking about. Like, they're not giving up on the season because they put on third.
Thankfully, because I have Bijan to do me some solid next 2 weeks.
It's not on here. They definitely beat the Bucks on the.
Yeah.
Not giving up. So if I'm the Rams, I'd look out for the Falcons next Monday night because Kirk Cousins is looking either to have another backup job or to be a starter again. And what's Michael Pitts? I got him in my fantasy team. He's looking to get signed next year, so he's not giving up. So the Falcons still got plenty to play for. At least their two best weapons on offense, quarterback, and hopefully Bijan stays around there. I think he's probably close for the rushing title, maybe somewhere.
Yeah, I hope he stays. Give me 2 good, solid games. If I get past this round, give me 1 more solid game. That's all I ask.
Got top rushers, and then he's got to be up there. He's number 4 right now, but he's not far behind number 3, Devon Achane. Cooks and Jonathan Taylor are pretty much running away with it. They got like 200 yards ahead of Devon Achane. They both got
hurt in receiving after 2 back-to-back dud weeks. Wow.
That's crazy, right? Puka Nacua had another great game. He's second behind Jackson Smith. And yeah, that game on Thursday is going to be fun. High scoring.
Yeah.
Just like the Detroit game was, this could probably be something similar to that, 34-40. I don't know. You could say the Rams are probably the best team in the NFC, but if their defense is putting up 34 points, giving up 34 points, Detroit, come on, they gave up 31 points to the Panthers.
True. I'm just looking something up real quick. So
the Rams, you can't score on the Rams a little bit. Myles Garrett is literally 1 sack away from the sack record. Got 21.5 sacks. The record is 22. Who do the Browns play this week?
speaking of all-time record in sacks is 72 sacks, and Broncos are at 58. So it's
Probably
getting
won't
close.
get there. 12 in 3 games is crazy.
14 games is crazy.
I do math.
Hob, fine. Uh, no, that's going to be kind of tough to get done, but thankfully Gardner Minshew might give us 7.
Yeah, we might get like 3 off Minshew, get a couple off Trevor. Hopefully we get Herbert like 6 times.
Yeah. God, that'd be beautiful.
Chargers do give up a lot of sacks, so.
But that's if we're playing. We might be sitting on the sideline.
It's true. It's true.
let's just go.
Chargers game might not mean anything.
Yeah.
It's the Chargers schedule. I probably looked that up like 4 times the last 2 weeks.
At least.
Cowboys, I wanted to make sure I was right. It is Houston they have next after the Cowboys, but they got Houston at home.
So
Yeah.
if the Broncos win, Patriots lose, Buffalo loses, and Chargers lose. We clinch the 1 seed this week.
Very possible. Say that again.
So Broncos win,
Obviously.
Chargers lose, Buffalo loses, and Patriots lose. We clinch the 1 seed.
So we need Chargers, Buffalo.
And Buffalo plays the Browns.
So we need the Chargers and Buffalo to lose and us to win. And that's it.
Yeah.
Chargers play the Cowboys.
Chargers, Cowboys, Patriots play the Ravens, and Buffalo plays Cleveland in Cleveland.
Oh, we need Pats to lose.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I could see the Chargers and Pats losing.
same.
I don't know. Cowboys looked like shit last game, so I don't think they're gonna be able to stop Chargers. Pats probably beat the Ravens because I've been saying the Ravens are at
It's
Buffalo.
in-
It's in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did look good against Burr. I don't know. I think
Also, I hate to say this because the 1 seed is the thing we want here, but I wouldn't be mad if we had to play against the Chiefs fully staffed if and only if I'm in the fantasy championship since I have the Broncos defense.
and Harvey.
Yeah, and Harvey. So that's big.
I was about to get. We talked about all the games except for 2, the Chargers and the Chiefs, and Buffalo and the Patriots. But we started talking about the Patriots and Buffalo just now, so I wanted to bring us back to last week because we kind of got through all the games, but I almost skipped those 2 games.
Yeah. Bills, Patriots, we can't really skip that one.
Yeah, I wanted to save them for last for sure. I knew what I was doing, but then I totally forgot about them. Let's talk about Chargers Chiefs real quick because we were just talking about that division. Chargers beat the Chiefs. Chiefs looked bad. That was the worst game I've ever seen the Chiefs play
Yeah, that was pretty brutal.
since Mahomes took over. We talked about it looking like Alex Smith years last week. Looked worse than Alex Smith last because the Chargers looked. And do you think the big question I have about this game? Do you think he really tore his ACL? I think it was fake.
I don't know.
It was fake, right?
He could be ready for week 1. I'm like, dude, what do you mean?
Yeah, he tore his ACL last game, or fourth to last game of the season. Maybe.
I mean, at his age, like, really?
I don't know. He might have. Okay, I'm not saying he didn't get hurt,
Right.
but I don't know if he tore his ACL.
Yeah, I don't know. Conspiracy.
We'll see. We'll see what he looks like when he comes back, I guess. But yeah, Chiefs are done. What do you have to say about that dynasty?
Sayonara. It's over. There's a new sheriff in town.
New sheriff in town. But the new sheriff. That's what Johnny. Chiefs dynasty. That's crazy. I don't know. I still ain't gonna count out Mahomes. I don't think they're gonna be. They may make the playoffs next year, but I think we win the division.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it before. Like you take Tom Brady's career, you could make two of them. And he has one dynasty on the front end, one dynasty in the back end. In the middle years, they kind of fell off. Teams get old,
Conspiracy.
shit happens. Maybe this is Mahomes' dip.
Conspiracy.
So-
Tom Brady tore his ACL in the same year.
God,
But Tom Brady tore it, I think it was like week 3 or something like that.
it was
Huh?
right off. It was right off the rip, week 1.
Oh, week 1, Tom Brady? Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I don't know. I think they're just trying
And
to
he
make it seem like.
back that season. He didn't come back until the following year, and we thought it was over. Little did we know he had a whole another career with 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah, so the following year after Tom Brady tore his ACL, they didn't make the playoffs. Then the next year, they went like 14.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's over for Mahomes. I don't think they may make the playoffs next year, but I think we win the division. Now, are they going to come back and take the division from us in a few years? No, but I think next year. I think next year they got a lot of questions, and it's only going to get worse. Another, I told you I want to clip the drop where Bo says my mom thinks we're going to win.
Yeah.
I love that because I used to always say my mom thinks, anything about myself. I used to always fucking say that in high school too. Like, mom thinks I'm smart, or my mom thinks I'm strong, or my mom thinks, I used to always say stupid shit like that. So it's funny that he said that. And I also want a clip where Frank Clark from the Chiefs goes, "We're out of the playoffs."
Okay.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Where they interviewed him at the end, and he's like, "Oh, we still got things to fight for," and they're like, "Well, actually, you're out of playoffs." He's like, "Playoffs?"
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want to clip that. As a Bronco fan, that just makes. But yeah, they might make the playoffs next year, but I don't know. I just feel like Broncos have a lot of things locked down right now, long term wise. Our defense are all behind. Not losing anybody. Even if we do win the Super Bowl, like the only person we're gonna lose is, I say only, but John Franklin Myers has had a great year. He's probably gonna go.
Alex Singleton, but we'll hopefully re-sign him.
Singleton, he's had a great year, but we've always struggled. We always struggle. People always complain about our inside linebackers. I just think inside linebackers is a hard position to play. Like, unless you have inside linebacker to me is like the quarterback position. Unless you have like a star, it's just hard to fill a good inside linebacker. It's tough. But Alex Singleton is pretty decent. Offensively, we just signed we had the highest paid offensive line. We're not losing any of those guys. We just signed Cortland. All our other receivers are young. So really, I don't see us losing anybody for next year, and I could see us winning the division again already. We haven't even won the division yet, but I'm already calling next year where we win it. That's how much of a Bo guy I am now.
Finally.
Yeah, so Chargers beating the Chiefs. That was pretty much the end of the era there. I wanted us to be that team to knock them out and end it. Saying the last few weeks, Chargers did it. But I don't think the Chargers have a chance to win this division.
They better not.
All right, I guess we go into the Bills and Pats game. I was in the stadium watching the Broncos. I couldn't watch it really. The second half anyway. We watched most of the first half, and both of us on the live stream said multiple times, "This game's over. This game's over." You were like, "The Bills are done. Fire their coach."
Yeah, and The other thing I was saying, I was like, well, I told you one of us were frauds, and right now it doesn't look like the Patriots.
Yeah, because last show you said one of us got to be frauds. It's either us or it's the Patriots.
And
And
thankfully,
during
for that,
halftime, right before halftime of that game, when the Patriots were up 21-0, you're like, "Oh shit! It might be the Patriots are not the frauds. It might be us, bro."
I'm like, I really wish I hadn't said that now. Yeah, so going back to that conversation when we were talking about it at the game, I think I had a bad realization that maybe I shouldn't have said that, because given that their game was first, if Drake May comes out throwing hot and looking like an MVP, and then we come shit the bed, well, now we know where we stand. But then
Right.
after that conversation, script flipped, new script downloaded from the NFL, and we ended up coming out on top and not being the frauds.
And what do you think about Drake May?
I don't. He makes a good. Okay, let's backtrack. He's a good quarterback. He's very serviceable. He makes good throws. I don't know about MVP talks. I don't think you could be in the MVP talks with an easy schedule. Same goes for Bo. But I
Whoa,
get why they're
whoa!
I get why they're both in there, because you go from bottom of the barrel first year, and now you're talking one seed in the AFC when you have Lamar, Mahomes, Josh Allen, those types of guys. But I think MVP. I think MVP should go to Josh Allen, especially because they don't really have anybody other than Cook and Kincaid who's been hurt. Their receiving core is fixed around a bunch of old guys and Keon Coleman who can't see the field now.
That'd be back to back for Josh.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, no, I believe I said it last show, and I think maybe even 2 shows ago. It's playoff Bills right now. It's the playoff Bills. It's playoff Josh Allen, and he's playing great, man. He's playing with his hair on.
Yep.
That offense, the run game looked great in the second half. I rewatched that game yesterday. I had to catch up on it because I was like, how did they come back? We did see, kept showing the score during the Broncos game. They'd show the Patriots score, especially the fact that they were losing. And when the game was over, everyone cheered inside the stadium. That basically knowing, win this game, we got the number 1 seed.
Yep.
But I rewatched the rest of the second half yesterday, and that offensive line they just took over that game from the Patriots, and that was surprising for me. James Cook had a game. I could look at the box score real quick, but I know it wasn't just Josh Allen. Josh Allen only had like 200 yards passing or something like that. It was probably less. It wasn't like Josh Allen had a great game, but just the belief that his team has in him, the way he carries them, the small plays he makes when he does run, those 6 12-yard runs, at the end of the game you find out he has like 70 yards rushing. You're like, what the hell? But Cook still has like 80,
Well, yeah.
So they're like running the ball over.
And I'm looking at that's right, 193 passing yards, but no interceptions, 3 touchdowns. And then you look at the receiving, Shakir with 5, Knox, Kincaid both with 3, Palmer with 1, Ty Johnson 3, Ray Davis 1, Hayes 1. He's spreading the ball.
Right. And what was his rushing yards?
Rushing, he had 48.
Yeah, there you go. 11. I just see it now. He had 11 rushes, like those little 4-yard rushes. After a while, they add up. He turns 3rd and 3s or 2nd and 7s, to short yardage 3rd downs. And Cooks had a game, 22 carries for 107 yards. Like,
yeah,
that offensive line took. When I said that offense take over that game, I mean that O line for the Bills took over that game. That a lot of people have been talking shit about, and Josh being smart with the ball. So, yeah, he might be the MVP. 3 touchdowns. and almost 50 yards rushing. It's pretty crazy. And it kind of looked like Drake May. They didn't do anything in the second half.
No.
Their run game was good. I'm not really worried about the Patriots anymore because honestly, we could stop the run. Drake May went 14 of 23 for 155 yards passing. That's your MVP.
Right. Yeah, I'm looking at it too. Nothing really pops out.
Well, I know he had a great first half. Like he was making decisive decisions and stuff like that. But like in the second half, I don't know how, but they were in like second and 20s and third and 12s. I don't know what happened on the first two plays because when you're on YouTube, you don't see the first two plays. But
If that's an indicator, playoffs aren't going to be easy no matter it's the 7th seed, 6th seed, 5th seed. And he hasn't been in that position where he's down or back against the wall or have to go make a drive to win the game.
exactly.
And because they've been up. And so the fact that he didn't get that game done and win speaks volumes. And the fact that Bo could get those games wins,
Bo's been proving that all year. All year we've been in close games,
Yeah, I think we tied the record for most fourth quarter comebacks in a season.
Right. Even like against the good teams, you could say against the bad teams, but we've never had a like runaway victory against a good team except for this past weekend. And even then, we went for it on fourth down at the very end, and we didn't get it. What was up? What was up with that?
Oh, I was so pissed at that. I was like, dude.
That was so crazy. I like how we gave it to what's his name, Parcells or what's his name? Prentice. I talked about him. He was my secret guy. Yeah. I told you if it's 3rd and 2, 4th and 2, give it to Prentice up the gut. And what the fuck did they do? It didn't work, but it was a stupid formation. Like, what was that? They had him like in a wing tee or some shit. What the fuck?
Well, yeah, and if you want that formation, put a tight end at the end and
push
have him in motion and get lined up behind him, And even on that 2-point conversion, like out of all your smart plays, you're just going to do a halfback toss. And so now instead of a 2-point conversion from the 2-yard line, you're essentially a 2-point conversion from the 6-yard line with one blocker.
Yeah, that was I love the aggressiveness going for it. Don't get me wrong, but Bo was hot all game. Why didn't you just give it a Bo? Give it option play to Bo, option RPO. He would have made the right decision when I had the first down. Or if you're gonna give it to Prentice, line him up at fullback, put Harvey back there, make him think you're gonna do something, and then give it to Prentice up the middle. Something I don't know. Yep. All I know is going back since we're talking about this game again. It was such a fun game to be at, man. I was booing my ass every time the fucking Packers had the ball. I was
out there. It's always a fun time, and I'm looking forward to this weekend against Jacksonville.
You're gonna be booing, right? You're gonna be booing Trevor.
Oh yeah, yep,
dude. Every single time, and so I sat down here. All the firefighters were behind me, and there was like a reporter next to me. I swear to God, he was a reporter. He had it. Every once in a while, he'd take a picture of the scoreboard. He'd just be taking notes, but I was booing in his ear, and I'd look at him and I'd apologize, like, "Sorry, dude. Sorry." He's like, "I get it. It's Mile High," and I was like, "Yeah."
At least he knows.
And then there was 2 empty seats next to me, so I was kind of in the middle. And then, like, once the first quarter started, a couple came up, and they were in green. And I have it on the our Facebook page. I posted a quick little story or a little video reel, and the couple sits next to me. I'm like, oh no, and the wife is sitting next to me. Well, by the second quarter, that wife and her husband switched seats. I just
that's
it was so fun, man. That's how Mile High's got to be. If you're a Bronco fan, you're going to the Denver game, you got to be screaming. You got to be yelling, especially when the other team. Oh, I yelled at a veteran. I wish Simone was here.
Yeah, you didn't.
I'm sorry, I did, and he was a Bronco fan to be added too. But like, I was like standing up, and maybe he didn't know the firefighters were with me, you know, and I was standing up going boo boo, and the firefighters were like sit down,
Uh,
and that old man goes yeah sit down, and I was like oh shit, and I was like I'm sorry, I sat down, and then like I swear to God, 2 3 plays later, uh, was when Sutton got the interception.
hell yeah.
And I jumped up and I turned around, pointed at that old man. I was like, "Tell me to sit down again. Tell me to sit down again," because everybody was on their fucking feet at that moment, you know. Oh man, it was awesome. It was freaking
It's,
awesome.
I did predict a Riley Moss interception.
Riley, bro. I thought that was Riley on. I thought it was Certain. I thought it was Riley's. I don't know why. I do know why. I was like, I saw Love step back and chunk it deep, and I was like, he's throwing it to Riley's side, you know.
Yeah.
I was like, he's picking on Riley, throwing it on Riley. And then I saw the interception. I just saw the 2, and then he rolled over because we were on this side, so he rolled over that way. And I was like, oh shit, Riley. I yelled at the old man, and then I was like, Riley, and I turned around, and it was Certain running down the field. Uh, but why would you throw a pass like that on the best corner in the league?
I don't know. Keep doing it though.
Crazy. But then Riley did get his. He did get his. That pass interference call, even the Packer fan that was next to me, I was being respectful towards him. Trust me, I was booing Jordan Love. I wasn't booing the Packer fans next to me. I'm not telling you to be rowdy to the fans around you, you know?
Yeah, that PI call was ridiculous. Like even on watching it on TV, they were like, "There's nothing there," and they even brought the head ref in, whoever it is that chimes in. He said that there was nothing there. So
Oh, and I was listening to David Logan the whole time. David Logan was like, there's no, I don't know, I can't believe, blatant call, blatant call.
yeah,
We saw the replay inside the stadium. It was nothing. So at least he got his pick. He deserved that. He needed that. That was the ball was a little behind him. The receiver should have probably caught it. But yeah, Riley, go get it. Go get it.
yep,
And then we scored a touchdown right after that. Put us up 8. So. Man, that was such a fun game. Side note, I took my GoPro, right? How we kind of live stream. Took my GoPro in, recorded all kind of shit, you know, those plays, yelling at everybody, me yelling at the veteran.
yeah,
And I got home and I started editing it, and the memory card that I took out and put into my PC, pulled it out, it broke. So I lost all that footage. Not just that, but like my footage from like when I went to Yellowstone. I went to Yellowstone last year, and I lost all my footage for him. I'm so kind of bummed.
yeah, pretty pissed.
I was so mad. It happened for like a couple hours. Fucking with that card, it broke. So that sucks. Side note. And yeah, so I lost all the footage of me yelling at the game, so I'm not gonna make any clips of that. I'll be making more clips. I got some lined up of the last show, and I'll do some of this show.
Sweet.
Let's move on to talked a lot about the Broncos game already. That was going to be my next conversational talk, but I didn't put the imaging up for it. The box. Basically, we did already. It looked really. Passer rating 130.
And I did say that, especially with Pat Bryant being out, Troy Franklin has had a quiet couple weeks, and so I was expecting him to get involved in the passing game and have a big role for us, and he did. 6 catches.
That touchdown.
Yep.
All those touchdowns that both threw. The first one to Sutton down the sideline. No, the
Yep.
first one, the long one down on the right sideline was beautiful. And then the second one was to Little Jordan in the third quarter, and or right before halftime, I think. That ball was money, bro. Little Jordan, when we picked him up off the Giants, I was just kind of like, oh, that's cool. We got Little Jordan Humphreys back. You know, he was with us last year. Um, His knows the system. We picked him up, signed him to the practice squad. He has made some plays, man. What did he do?
3 catches, 42 yards, and a tutty.
Oh, I forgot I have the catch thing right here. Yeah, 3 catches, 42 yards, and those all. I think one of them was on a big third down too. It was like third and like 7 or something like that.
I think that was his longest catch too, 22 yards.
Yeah, it was like a 3rd and 7, and Bo threw it right over the middle to him. He was kind of did exactly what you're talking about. You know, he took Pat Bryant's role over the middle of the field, and he looked really good. Marvin Mims had a pretty good game too. He only had 4 catches, but one of them was a big third down too that he broke a tackle on that looked freaking awesome. We just need to give the ball to him.
I would more.
He's a playmaker, man. He needs to get the ball in his hand. I just feel like Denver has so many weapons, man.
I know. It's kind of crazy to see.
I mean, Cortland is a star, bro. Cortland is a star. I'm adding up. He had 7 of 13. I'm adding him, and Franklin's up. Franklin had 6 for 85. That's 198 between the two for 13 catches, bro. That's
All his targets he caught, which is big.
Oh, I was waiting for you to say something else. Like all of his targets he caught, like over the middle, or I was
No,
on third down, or you know, I thought you were gonna say something. No, he just caught all of his targets. I get you.
yep. All his targets.
Hey man, you're gonna have some jobs. Franklin's still a young guy too, man. Everyone gives. I like Franklin. I've got him. I've liked him since last year. I think I had him on my fantasy team in my family league last year. I have him in our this year too, and he's done work for me. Franklin, what him and Bo has, bro, that's a broship, bro relationship.
Agreed.
6 for 85. Like I just know he's gonna get the ball. Every game he's gonna get the ball. He's gonna get at least 4 targets. Bo's gonna look to Troy at least 4 times a game. He's gonna look to Cortland majority of the time though. He should. Cortland is become that guy, man. Cortland's a star. He's always been a star. He's just never had the quarterback, man. He has the.
Agreed.
We have some weapons. I just don't believe in Harvey yet. Well, this is next week's schedule. I didn't print it out. That'd be easier having to write it out. We already talked about Thursday night game.
Move your water bottle or blow it up for me.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there we go.
I forgot I had my water bottle on your camera, bro. Yeah, guess I fucking had the wrong. Got it. You looking it
Got
up? That way you can have it.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good one. I'll tell you that.
Here.
Might be. All right, so we're going guess the spread.
Forgot about guess the spread. I got the buzzer and the you got it right. Look up the. All right, I got the imaging, got the buzzer. I just gotta look up the spread real quick. So we could play guess the spread. Johnny is good. He's a gambler down in Colorado. Is that okay for me to say? This is the first time I've ever said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gambles. We're gonna do FanDuel. Shout out to FanDuel in Colorado. Johnny bets. What do you like to bet, Johnny? You usually bet like over unders. Or like what? Tell me what are you betting on right now? Because I guarantee you got a slip.
I do, but it's over. Ball going and
You've been looking at your phone this whole show, and I've just been knowing he's looking at. He's got a slip, and he's just been watching it.
it's over. But now we got schedule up, so we're locked in.
Oh, we're locked. Yeah, I know you had a slip, but Johnny likes to gamble on different things. Not calling you out.
Now that we have Twitter, we have a Twitter.
Yeah, bro, just post what you're betting on, bro, and every once in a
Yeah.
while I'll fucking send you some cash so you can bet on me.
Yeah.
And then we could maybe let the fucking people of the show make some bets. How about that? That's really how we get the fucking show. Turn my hat forward because now I'm getting serious here. I'm getting in content creator mode. We could fucking, if I give you like $100, we could let people on the show make bets through you. I hope that's legal. Would it be? All right.
Yeah.
Because the money would go back to the show. It wouldn't go to the people. You know, I'm not letting the people, take the money home. They just post like who we should bet on, and then money can go in their pocket. Get invested in the show.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. But yeah, you got to post up some slips every once in a while. And like, if you do make an imaging of your slips, aka a screenshot and a title or something, and you could send it to me. And I could post it to our Facebook, or you could post it to the Facebook too if you want. But do all that. I can try to fix up the mic while I'm looking at spreads. All right, Johnny, guess the spread on Thursday Night Football. Los Angeles is at Seattle. I need to quit doing too. I do that too much on the fucking show. Yeah. I need to go to some kind of speech therapy classes if we're gonna keep doing this.
All right. So Rams Seahawks.
Guess the spread. I need to make like a slow song. Guess the spread.
Both are good teams. It's in Seattle. It's probably not much. I'm gonna go Seattle -2.5.
Nope. It's actually gonna be Seattle -1.5. That's how much Vegas is guessing Rams are good.
That's close. I like Seattle here. I think it's going to be a close game, and when it's a close game, I give the nod to the kicker and Jason Myers on my fantasy team. He's just been balling this year. I mean, he's been doing great, and so I think this is going to be a close one, high scoring, but probably 34-31 Seattle.
Seattle, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go the Rams on this one. I already said I really don't believe. I believe in Stafford. Stafford's looking really good. They put a 45 on Cardinals, who aren't very great, but I mean, their offense is on fire right now. Puka's looking too good. I'll take Seattle. They're probably going to cover the spread, and I'll have them by 3. I got them by 3. Let's go. It's going to be high scoring, though. I'm going to say 35, 30, 32, I guess. It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be a really good game.
Yeah. Hang on, I forgot to print it out so I could take the notes. Yeah, but shoot, the Rams in Seattle is going to be tough, and I talked about how Stafford is going to have a tough time. Like I don't think Stafford wants to come back to Seattle, because if he loses this game, there's a chance that the Rams are going to have to travel back to Seattle in the playoffs. Seattle might win this division if that happens. I don't think Stafford wants that to happen. I think it's a short week, and I got to give it to the veteran coach in this situation too, because it's a young coach on Seattle's sideline right now. So I don't know how prepared. You know how ugly Thursday. You always bring up how Thursday night divisional games are sloppy fucking games.
Yeah.
So actually, this might not even be high scoring. Now I'm starting to think about it. It might be a little ugly game. What's the weather like in Seattle?
It's probably 60s. Nothing.
All right, I'm gonna go Rams.
All right.
You're going Seattle. Okay. Philly at Washington.
A Saturday game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot both these. There's 2 games on Saturday this week. What is this Saturday? What's so special about this Saturday? Just because there is college football on Saturday.
Yeah, it's really weird that I guess towards the end of the season they usually do.
Are they on the NFL Network? It
It
doesn't say here on Sports FanDuel.
Yeah.
That's weird. Well, anyways, yeah, Saturday at 5. Philly at Commanders.
It's got to be Eagles minus 8.5.
You're close. I guess I'll go ahead and give you shit, John. Yeah, it's minus 6.5. Kind of close.
Okay. Yeah, I think I find it hard to see Washington have a chance in this. They're kind of down in the dumps. Nothing's going right for them. And Philly, I mean, they're kind of a weird team to predict too, because sometimes they look like the Super Bowl champs, and then other times they look like they're still on the hangover. I think this will be a little bit close, at least in the first half. I'm picking Eagles, but I'm picking like 30-24. Maybe not even. Maybe like 28-20.
38-24. I'm writing down both because over under. I'm gonna go ahead and go Commanders. Mariota is back. I think Commanders is one of those teams you were talking about that they're not giving up on the season. They're still willing to do some underground shit. Philadelphia did beat up on the Raiders last week, but the Raiders suck. They're at home. Coming to Washington, I can't believe the spread is 6.5. You said 8.5. I would have guessed something a little shorter. Maybe next time we'll switch rows, but yeah, 6.5 is crazy.
Yeah,
especially the way Philadelphia's offense hasn't looked so great. I'm surprised you said 38 points. I'm gonna pick Washington. And I'm gonna say it's gonna be an ugly 24-17.
Okay.
All right. Also on Saturday night, which is crazy, the fact that it's on Saturday night, but huge game, Green Bay at Chicago, a divisional game on the road for Green Bay after they just lost their star player on defense.
Yeah,
That's pretty
that's a
crazy.
tough one. I mean, that changes the dynamic a little bit.
Guess the spread, Johnny.
Chicago. I'm gonna say Packers are favored -2.5.
I'm gonna go ahead and say the error on you just because they're actually -1.5. I gave you a good Johnny good shit last time, but no, yeah, -1.5 on that.
For the Bears are favored.
No, Packers.
Okay.
So you're a little off. You were close. Yeah.
Oh, ballpark. Yeah, I said it last time. I'm gonna say it again. Death, taxes, Packers beating the Bears. Give me the Packers. They're still king over them, and this is going to be an ugly, low-scoring game. Give me Packers 17-14.
14. Yeah, the Packers did look good. Jordan Love in that first half was looking like he was about to carve us up, and he had a pretty good help on the run. But
Yeah.
as soon as that interception happened, that Pat Surtain made, it really did change the entire game. It changed
Yeah,
the
it
entire
did.
game completely, and I think that it might have broken the hearts of the Packers.
A lot.
I was still gonna pick Green Bay. Yeah, you're right. It hurts. No, I kind of want to go against you again. We've kind of been going against you the whole time. But the Packers did look really good in that first half, and I think I got to them personally as a fan. No, but our fans really did get to them, and I started dude, I was screaming. I'm telling you, I was screaming from the quarter, the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, my voice was giving out. My voice might still sound like it's out a little bit because I was screaming so much. And in the fourth quarter, I was like, we were up, but we were only up by I think it was the first time we went up, so I think we were only up by a point or something like that. And I started losing my voice a little bit, and the Packer fan next to me goes, "You're getting tired, huh? You're getting tired." And I was like, "Yeah, I think the Packers are getting tired, though. I think they're
Yeah, they
getting
were.
tired," and they were, bro. We kind of got to them. I think coming back up north, I think they'll be all right. No, fucking, I'm going to Chicago. I'm going to
Okay.
Chicago. It's going to be a close game Saturday night. Chicago's ready to win this division. I said 2 shows ago I'm not ready to give the division to Chicago. I think I am now. I am. It's going
All
to
right.
be a 24-20 game. All right. Sunday morning, Buffalo at Cleveland. Uh,
I
oh wait,
mean,
there's another Saturday night game.
no.
Yeah, it says. Oh no, you're right. Yeah,
All
Buffalo
right,
at Cleveland. You think? What? Guess the spread on that, real quick.
I'm gonna go. Bills are favored, obviously. I'm gonna give Bills -5.5.
Bills -5.5. No, they are favored, but you're off on the 5.5. Give them another 5 on FanDuel. FanDuel has Bills -10.5. So if you have Cleveland, or if you have this even being a close game, I would bet heavy on Cleveland right now. +10.5 is crazy.
Plus plus 10.5 is wild when Cleveland has a good defense and their offense is kind of finding a little bit of a rhythm. I'd much rather have Shador as my quarterback. You have some weapons too offensively, some speed, and the tight ends are solid, whether it's Fannin Jr. or Njoku. I still can't trust fully what the Bills are capable of because they come in spurts. And when they look bad, they look bad. And when they look great, I feel like I say that every freaking week about them.
But tell me that in that first half of the game against New England, they looked bad. They were down 21-0. But whenever they look good,
Super Bowl.
like I said, they're playoff Bills. They look fucking amazing. So yeah, you're 100% right when you say that. You're not crazy.
Yeah, I'm not picking an upset here. I don't. I would be shocked if the Browns win. I mean, they have a chance any given Sunday, but I think Bills pull this out 24-14, and people are pissed that they didn't cover the spread. And it'll be one of those bullshit 30 seconds left. Shador drops back and hits Jerry Jeudy for an 80-yard touchdown, and they cover. So, yeah, give me Bills 24-14.
Bills. Wait, you just said Shador throws a pass. Cover. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. 24-14. Yeah, I could see that. I'm definitely going to take the Bills as well. I think the cover is crazy. 10.5. I would probably bet the Browns too if I had some shekels and I was in a legal state because 10.5 is kind of crazy. I'm going to take the Bills win 2014. Wait, is that what you said?
I said 24-14.
Oh, yeah. I have ugly handwriting. It looked like 27-14. Okay. Next one. On Sunday morning, I thought this was going to be the 2 o'clock game, but Chargers at Dallas on Sunday morning.
Thought it was going to be a afternoon game too. I think the Cowboys are going to be favored here. Maybe. But give me Cowboys minus 1.5.
Sorry, I'm working hard to get the buzzer correct for you. So I still don't have that set. That's what I'm trying to do. But no, you got that wrong anyway. It's Dallas is favored, but minus 2.5.
Okay. So
Which to me is a surprise that Dallas is even favored.
I don't.
If I were you, I would have totally got that completely. I shouldn't have gave you the buzzer. I should have gave you like almost. Because what did you say? Minus 1.5?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should give you the applause because it is Dallas minus 2.5. I should have the imaging up. Oh, I don't have the imaging up either. Dallas I guess because you're right. Dallas is at home, right? That's why you picked them.
Yeah, they're at home, and I think the way you see the air attack on the Cowboys versus the slow, steady ground and pound ways of Harbaugh and whatnot, I think Vegas gives them a chance. And the Cowboys, I mean, are they eliminated?
Yes. No, actually, they're not eliminated technically. They could still win the division if the Eagles lose. I think they're not statistically.
They're still playing.
You might want to look that up while I'm doing this.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Let's see. No, they still have a chance. They obviously have to win out, but given that they're still in it, I think they're. I mean, obviously, why would you? You still have a chance to make the playoffs. You're not just going to lay down and take the loss. But plus, they beat the Chiefs and they beat the Raiders, so they gotta want to go 3-1 against the AFC West, right? Since they couldn't even come close to beating us.
They definitely have a chance to.
Yeah, give me. I'm doing this solely because I'm biased, but give me the Cowboys winning, and give me the Cowboys winning in convincing fashion. I'm gonna say 31-17. Cowboys.
31-17 count.
Which, if the Chargers lose, if my phone will load. If the Chargers lose and we
Where did I leave
win,
my pin?
now that at least gives me hope that George Pickens isn't just going to have another dud game. At least I hope not. He's been solid for me this year in fantasy.
Pickens has had a great year, and the Cowboys' offense has been looking really great. And that's the thing I do think they'll be able to expose about the Chargers. The Chargers don't have a very good defense as much as people think they are, especially in the secondary. I think Prescott will be able to pick them apart, but the Cowboys' defense cannot stop the run, and that's all the Chargers are going to do. I doubt Herbert even throws 25 passes. If he does, I'll be surprised because they're going to try to run the ball, and I think that's kind of why they have it a low-scoring game too. The over/under is you want to guess that?
Yeah, it's probably right around 48.
Yeah, it's 49 and a half. Yeah. It's I doubt I would go under on that too.
Are we back? I was talking about. Okay, there. I was looking at our stream.
I'm gonna put. Is our stream still on?
Yeah, it's still on.
I'm gonna put it on me
Okay.
just because your screen kind of.
I was talking about.
I can still hear you though. Where were we? I don't know what happened. I think my internet went out.
No, we were just talking about the over under, and I said that I think that's Harbaugh's philosophy. The other team can outscore you if you control the time of possession, and so I think their defensive numbers are a little skewed off that. Which I mean, it's good from a coaching standpoint, but I think Dallas can score quick. You know.
That's true. I definitely think Dallas is going to be able to score. So, but I don't know if anything that I was talking about got in there, but I was saying that I did say I picked the Chargers 27-17. I think the Cowboys are going to end up having to kick a couple field goals. Sorry y'all for the stream cutting out. I don't know, my internet went out or something, I guess. But yeah, I think I picked the Chargers winning at Dallas. I've been picking the Dallas Cowboys last week. I told them I gave up on them. I'm going to continue with that. I don't think their defense is going to be able to shut down the Chargers' run game. I think the Chargers are going to play really safe. I think Harbaugh is going to just try to run out the clock, run the ball as much as possible. I think Herbert, I doubt he has 25 pass attempts, is what I said. If he has 25 pass attempts, I'd be surprised. I think they're going to run the shit out of the ball, and it's going to be a low-scoring game, 27-17 Chargers. Kansas City at Tennessee, that game might be the garbage bowl of the week. Let's go, garbage bowl of the week, baby. I always talk about the garbage bowl of the week. So. Guess the spread, Johnny. Oh, I forgot that's what we were still doing.
No
I'm so
way.
close to getting the clap working.
Give me Titans -1.5 because Vegas is scared on what to do here.
Vegas 1.5. Wait, Kansas City at Tennessee.
Yeah, 10 -1.
No, I gave you the clap, but you were wrong. Did not give you the clap. I gave you the cheers. My bad. That was. Hey yo. Yeah, Chiefs -3 because you're right. I guess Chiefs on the road. They got the Chiefs winning. Garbage bowl of the week. What do you got, Johnny?
Give me Cam Ward, 240 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. Tony Pollard gets one on the ground. Tennessee wins it 17-10. 24-13 Tennessee.
I think this is the game. Travis Kelce decides to finally talk to the fucking media afterwards because he's been ducking them the last couple of weeks. But he does it in a sad loss. I picked Tennessee as well. Cam Ward has been looking good. I said that earlier. But I'm picking them big. I'm picking up 34-10. I think the Chiefs are done. I think they're not. They're going to Cancun. I think Travis is planning the wedding. I think. I even think Andy Reid might be thinking about retiring. Who knows? That might be a big time coaching spot, hot spot. I mean, how many more years do you think Andy Reid's going to keep coaching? I mean,
they're going to retire 10 years ago.
At least after they won the last Super Bowl.
Right.
But, yeah. Next game, I don't know. These two are both garbage bowls of the week. I'm going to draw a little trash can over both of them. The Jets at Saints. Yes, the spread.
They're favored -3.5.
-3.5. I'm going to go ahead and give you. Finally figured out the cheers. I didn't figure it out completely. I'll do it eventually. Keep saying that. But it's -4.5 for the Saints. Shuck time, bro.
I've been impressed with him. He's not afraid to air it out. He's got a good arm. The Saints just don't really have much around him. And Carolina's good despite being Carolina, but
it's Jets at New Orleans.
Right. Just basing it off of Saints Panthers last week.
Oh, last week, yeah.
Yeah, but Jets don't really have anything there. That's one of the worst franchises. I would even put that below the Raiders. Give me Saints winning. They cover the spread. Give me Saints winning 21-10.
Yeah, I'm also picking the Saints. I was on Shuck early, probably about 3 weeks ago, like one of our first shows. I said that Shuck guy from New Orleans is looking pretty good, and he's done nothing but I think he lost one, but it was really close, and then he won one, and now I have him winning against the Jets. I don't think I picked him last week against Carolina, but I did think it was gonna be a close one, and I think this is his show out game. I'm gonna go 28. I think he scores a couple touchdowns, maybe 3. 28-10 against at home. Showing out at home. I think that's a really good coach too. Like you were saying, I think Johnny said this a couple weeks ago, and I keep mentioning it. He said a couple weeks ago, there's a lot of coaches in the league, a lot of teams this time of year that are not making the playoffs, but they know that coach will be there next year, no doubt. Yeah. That quarterback will be there next year, no doubt. And they got things to prove, things to work on, and the Saints are one of those teams. So this is a garbage bowl game, but the Jets have nothing to fucking work on. The Saints do. So let's go Saints. Probably winning that one pretty easy. Minnesota, another team that's got something to work on, playing at New York. The Giants got a pretty good young quarterback. Guess the spread on that, Johnny?
Giants are probably -2.5 favorites.
Just because they're at home?
Yeah. I think they're both pretty even teams.
Trying to find it. What the fuck? There it is. Minus what?
2.5.
Correct, Johnny.
All right.
Let's go. Minus 2.5. Correct. I need to put like you know what I need to do? Like next to after the cheers comes up, next to your face, I need to put like the Marvin Mims little dance when he's like dancing side to side, or some kind of little, cheers. Yeah. You got that right. 2.5 favorites at home. Giants. Is that who you got? I know you do like Dart.
I do like Dart. He scares me.
The over under is ugly in this one.
Yeah, I'm sure. Give me Giants winning. I think 21-17. It'll be a little closer than people think, but yeah, Giants.
I'm going the other way. I think Minnesota found something last couple weeks with McCarthy's back. I picked him early in the season to be good. Pretty good last week, dancing all over the Cowboys. I know it was the Cowboys, but this is also the Giants. So I'm going to go 30-18 just because I think they're going to blow them out. Next game, Tampa at Carolina. Guess the spread. That's going to be a big game in the South right here. NFC West. This could be for the division here. Tampa, I don't have that division standings up in the South. I said the West, didn't I? That's the South.
Yeah, we got what you were saying.
Yeah, big game in the NFC South. Both teams are at 7-7.
This is another one where I think they're pretty even teams. And then you go quarterback play. I mean, Bucks are healthy. They did drop a stinker last week. I'm gonna assume Bucks are still.
This is
favored.
big. This is big. Sorry, before you continue. Oh. Panthers. I know what I was going to say, sorry, is these two teams play each other again in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. The Panthers have Bucks this week, Seahawks, then the Bucks again. And then the Bucks have the Dolphins next week, and then the Panthers again. So these two games, they play each other twice the next 2 weeks, and they're both 7-7.
Huge.
Yeah, very huge. Just definitely going to win the division. I don't think the Falcons have a chance. They might, especially if they tie one of these two games.
Right.
I'm sorry, you guessed the spread. What did you guess on the spread? Sorry, I was looking that up. I just realized how big this game was, and Carolina's at home.
Yep. I said Bucks minus 1.5.
You are wrong on that. They actually have Bucks -3, but they do have them winning the away team a -3.
Damn.
You've been a Carolina Panthers fan since early. What's up? You think that's too much? Obviously, you thought it was too much, but you think Carolina got a chance here?
I do think Panthers are a lot better than a lot of people give. I mean, Bryce Young's been playing good. Finally, I'm picking Panthers here. I think Panthers win. Baker Mayfield's too. I don't know, something's different with him this year. Give me Panthers.
He looked great at the beginning of the season. What happened with Baker?
Yeah, I don't know.
We don't know.
No. Yeah. Yeah, give me Carolina winning 27-21.
Man, last time I picked Baker, he really broke my heart. They should have won that game. But I kind of feel like, I don't know, did you hear Todd Bowles' interview last week? I like listening to the interviews after the games. And Todd Bowles, he sounded so angry. He was fucking cussing everybody out, saying he said the F word like 7 times in like 10 in 10 seconds or something like that. And he's a real soft-spoken dude, so I'm sure he's gotten in their ass. This is a big game. I think they win this one and probably win in Tampa to end the season and probably win that division. I know Carolina has a really good front on both sides of the ball, but I think Baker makes some plays. I think they win 21-17 and last game.
Okay.
Cincinnati at Miami. That's
Well,
another garbage bowl game. I'm gonna go ahead and draw another little trash can on that.
it is a garbage bowl game. I picked up Darren Waller just for this game because he's so terrible against tight ends. But now I'm kind of rethinking it only because Quinn Ewers from Texas.
Don't do that in the
is getting
playoffs.
Over.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Tua's done in Miami. You think they cut
Yep.
him? They pretty much. I saw that. I saw that if they cut Tua, I think they owe him like $56 million.
Yeah.
Whether he's on the team or not. It's kind of like the
Okay.
Russell Wilson situation, you know?
Yeah,
Kind of exactly like the Russell Wilson situation.
it is. But yeah, just as bad.
Would you cut him or keep him, or what would you do? How do you feel about Tua? You think he's done?
I don't think he's done. You know, he's shown some good moments. Maybe he needs a reset. You know.
I kind of
Maybe
feel, and I like him. I really do like Mike McDaniels. I think he's a really good coach. Kind of feel like he's throwing Tua under the bus on this. But Tua hasn't looked good. He hasn't looked good.
Yeah, he really hasn't.
But
I'm
the
gonna
fact
say-
that they're benching him is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Bengals are favored here by 3.5.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you the claps on that one, just because we've been giving you the buzzer too much today. Yeah, the Bengals are they are -4.5, so close. 3.5 is close.
I'm picking the Bengals to win.
Bengals to win.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Johnny's going with Vegas, taking the Bengals. I'm gonna go with Miami, just because I like Quentin Ewers getting a shot there. I do like Mike McDaniels as a head coach. Like I said, he's getting Achane the ball a lot. I think if Ewers can stretch the ball, or at least move around in the pocket for a few seconds longer than Tua ever did. I think McDaniels got a lot to prove. That's why he made this move. He didn't make this move to be an asshole. He made this move because he thinks he could do better without him. Like, no shit.
Yeah. At Texas, he made good throws. He made throws down the seam, hit our tight ends. Like, he made quick decisions.
Exactly. And
so
you just said Bengals are bad at covering tight ends, you know?
Yeah. So expect Darren Waller to have a good game.
And that's kind of how Mike McDaniels runs his offense, you know? Puts you in a good situation, quick decisions. He's going to spread the field for Ewers. He's going to get to make some plays. I'm going to take Miami at home. I think Joe Burrow is pretty pissed after. I'm a big believer in the after post, interviews, and he was pretty pissed after that loss they had. And that defense is what a perfect game for Quentin Ewers to make his start against that fucking defense at home.
True.
Cincinnati, it's cold up in Ohio. They're flying to Miami where it's gonna be warm. I think I'll take Miami at home. I didn't let you finish saying the score. What did you think the score was gonna be? Joe Burrow's gonna split up points.
Yeah, I think this is going to be like a 31-17.
Miami's defense has looked pretty good against Pittsburgh early in that first half, so I think I'm going to say they stick it out with the new quarterback. I think that's why he made the switch too. I think the team gave up on Tua, Put another guy in there, let the team buy into somebody else. I think it's going to be a close scoring game. I'm going to give Miami 20-14.
Okay.
Jacksonville at Denver. Let's skip that one. Atlanta at Arizona. That's a garbage bowl game. God damn, there's a lot of garbage games, huh? These divisional games that are coming out, and at the end, they suck.
Well, we'll make these next few pretty quick. Food's on its way. Computer's dying. So, Cardinals, Falcons. It's probably Falcons -4.5, 3.5. Let's go 3.5.
It's -2.5, so I won't give you the.
Okay.
Who do you have?
I have Falcons. I think they still need to work through everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they
Be-
got more to prove, like we were talking about earlier. That coach, the quarterback, Kirk and Pitts are looking for jobs next year. So Pittsburgh at Detroit.
This could go either way. I mean, I'm only saying that because Detroit can't really stop anybody. But that being said, I'm gonna say Lions are favored -6.5.
Damn, on the money, Johnny Glaze on the money. Way to guess that spread. I think you're cheating. You gotten a few
Nope.
right in a row for a bit. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, Vegas got Detroit winning big at home. I say 6.5 is big for a betting line.
Yeah, I mean, we still don't know if TJ's playing or what his status is. Rodgers has been doing a little bit better. Miko Hardman is getting into the groove. Aaron Rodgers likes his guys, of course. But yeah, give me the Lions. I mean, 28-10.
Cool. I'm gonna go Pittsburgh only because I've been on a roll picking Pittsburgh. They let me down a couple weeks ago, but they're I think they found something. I think they want to win these games, especially they want to play at home. And like you like to say, death, taxes, and Aaron Rodgers wins in Detroit. So
Shit. Didn't think about that. That's a good point.
so I'm gonna pick Aaron Rodgers in a low scoring game, 23-20. All right, Vegas at Houston. Easy. Houston has an easy schedule going down the road. We already talked about it. I think they play the Colts one more time. They're looking to win that division at home. They scored 40 points last week. How much do you think they're going to score this week? And guess the spread.
This is going to be a Miami Dolphins Broncos 70. I don't think the Raiders can score 20. Texans are
They're
favorite.
going to score minus points.
Yeah, they're going to owe. Houston's favorite outlets. This is a good. It's got to be a big one. Probably the biggest spread of the week. -11.5.
You're 100% correct about biggest spread of the week. You're wrong about the spread. It's -14.5. Yeah, basically they're saying Houston's scoring 14 and Raiders will not score. If you're in the fantasy league championships, cheat with somebody and trade for the Texans defense right now.
Honestly, though, and Berza in the playoffs in the other league that we're in, and she has Houston's defense. So
Shit, good luck on there.
Damn.
Yeah, they're scoring all the points. I don't know how the Raiders offense get out of there alive. They're gonna be in Cancun by halftime.
Oh yeah, first quarter. Pete Carroll's gonna. Where am I?
So I'm gonna go Houston wins 24-0.
I'm gonna go Houston wins 31-0.
Blowout century. Okay, so a pretty good game. One that you've been talking about a lot. New England at Baltimore. Big game for both teams here.
Big game Sunday night. I mean, it doesn't get bigger than this for both teams being what's at stake. Especially because this is a prove-it game for Drake May and Coach Vrabel. I mean, if you drop 2 to Buffalo and then Baltimore after everybody's been talking about your easy schedule, that's not good for you. I'm going to say Baltimore is a favorite here, but it's not by much. I'm going to say Baltimore -3.5.
I'm gonna go and give it to you. It's actually -2.5, but close. A little closer than you thought it was gonna be. Vegas believes in New England.
I don't think so either, and give me that spread all day. I'm not all day. New England.
I was about to say what?
But yeah, Baltimore picks the field goal, wins the game. I'm gonna say 20-17.
I don't want to pick New England here. It's one of those will and wants kind of thing. Like I really want New England to lose this game, but I don't believe in the Ravens' offense. I don't think. I don't think New England's defense is as much as what everyone says it is. They obviously didn't prove that much in the second half of last week's game. If Baltimore could run the ball here, they definitely got a chance, but I don't think they will. They don't ever run the ball as much as they should. So I'm going to pick New England on the road. It's going to be a close game, though. I'm going to say 24-21. I really hope Baltimore can pull it out, though. They can if they run the ball. Stick to that run game. On Monday night, we got San Francisco going to Indy. Phillip Rivers at home. He gets an extra day of rest. Guess the spread, Johnny.
Gotta be favored here. 4.5 Niners.
No, you're wrong. They're actually big time favorites, though. 6.5 points. Like I said, I think 6.5 is a lot of points for a bet. Even though it is Phillip Rivers, but he's at home and he looked pretty good against Seattle's defense on the road. That really impressed me. I think he could that offense enough.
Mm-hmm.
Not enough to win the game. Brock Purdy's kind of on a roll, though.
Hey, Purdy looks good. Christian McCaffrey looks good. They finally seem like they're getting their offense together. Defense is playing a lot better. Special teams is good. George Kittle is good. And for that, I'm going Indianapolis at home.
I already wrote your name in, asshole. You going with old man Rivers, huh? I already wrote my name in for San Fran, so.
Give me Indy.
Old man Rivers at home. Okay, that's going to be big on Monday night. I think that extra night is really going to help them, though. It really is. I'm surprised the spread was that wide.
Yeah, same.
I'm going to take San Francisco, but yeah, you're right about the offense. I think they're going to put up 30 points. But I'm going to give Indy 27 because I think, you're right. I think Phillip is going to go down. He's going to go down, no doubt, because I called the collapse of the Colts. But he's going to go down fighting. He's going to make these last games fun. I think so, too.
And I talked so much shit about him last week, so I got to give him a little bit of respect, even though I can't stand him as a Bronco fan. But, yeah.
He looked good on the road in Seattle. That's pretty wild to say, just coming off the couch. What do you think is going to be high? I got a high-scoring game.
Yeah, I don't. I like Indy 17-14.
Okay, and then we'll talk about Denver here finally to end it. Let's talk about Zach. We got a big at home against Jacksonville. Guess the spread on that, Johnny. You're going to be at this game, right?
Yeah, I'll be at this game, and give me Broncos -4.5.
I guess I'll go ahead and give you the applause on that. It is -5.5. It's close. They got Denver winning big. They're believers. Yeah, like me, like everybody else who made everyone a believer this week. I'm telling you, Jacksonville's defense, I said last week, is Bo faced the toughest defense he's gonna see all year last week.
Yeah.
And he's already faced Houston. He looked really good against Packers defense.
I think last week was a huge turning point, and when coaches are smart, they and start to see, and I mean, even Sean called his shot that this is one of the better teams he's coached in the preseason, and I'm like, dude, pump the brakes. But you see the play calling change. You see the curvature of us taking chances and blah, blah, blah. I think this is a grinded out game. You stay between the hash marks. You let that clock run, and you work yourself. 2nd and 7, 3rd and 3, first down. 2nd and 4, 3rd and short, first down. And then you let it rip. And you could see that happening, every other drive where we let one go, Troy Franklin, whoever it is. And I think that's kind of been the name of our game because we trust our defense so much, which is why we're kind of letting our offense take those chances when we need. So give me Broncos. Obviously, I don't think I'll ever pick against them. Maybe 3 years ago I would have.
You haven't picked against them since we started doing the stream. I picked against
Yeah,
them last week.
I think one thing's for sure. I think I'll be picking them the rest of the year. Um, give me Broncos 27-17.
Yeah, I'm going to take Denver too. You brought up all the points. I've talked about them enough this show. 8. I think most impressively about the game, though, not just Bo, not just Bo making the huge jump that he did. The Chiefs game, he had that jump. You saw it then. It looked more like a hop then. This looked like he made a leap, for Bo kind. For Bo Lever kind. He made a huge leap in this game, and I don't. The thing about Bo is he's never regressed. He's never looked worse than he had the week before. That's one thing for sure about Bo. He's looked bad, but he's never had consecutive bad looking games. He's looked bad for 3 quarters, but he had great fourth quarter. He always comes back. So I don't see him taking a step back. I see him only getting better. So this is just another stepping stone, I think. Our defense is going to hold them down, though. I don't think we're going to score 27. I don't think they're going to score 17. I think we're going to be all over Trevor. Whoa, what I was trying to say was what impressed me more than Bo taking that big leap, but for Bo Kind, was just the consistency of our defense again, just showing up. When we needed them to make a play, Pastor Tane with that pick. When we took the score, Riley Moss with his pick, just so we can go back and score again. It's just our defense does what it does. So I don't think Trevor Lawrence scores more than 17 points, which is what you said. But I think we're only going to score 24. I think we're going to do just enough to score, just enough to win. And I screwed up on the spread. What you said originally, 4.5. We're actually only -3.
Okay.
So it's going to be a close game. I have us winning by 7. So, yep. That was fun, Johnny. Good talks. It was good seeing you, brother. I ain't seen you in a while.
I know.
Other than these live streams, these have been fun. But seeing you in real life for a little bit, getting the bullshit before the game was fun. I'll see you again in the AFC Championship if we can get there. I'm gonna go up there so we can tailgate again. That'd be so fun.
Oh, yeah.
AFC Championship game. How far is that from now?
It's a little down the road, maybe a month. Or no, about like 5 weeks, 6
It's
weeks.
a little longer than that because there's like a whole get a bye week. The AFC Championship game for 2025 season is held early 2026. Scheduled for Sunday, January 25th. So, go ahead and write it in your calendar. January 25th, Denver, Colorado. Might be there. The week before, be what, the 19th?
Yeah.
18th? Because we may play on Saturday, right? So it might be.
Yeah.
The divisional game is going to be on the 18th or 19th. That one for sure we're going to be in. And then the 25th, buddy, that weekend. Count the days because that's very possible. The way our offense looked, our defense has been looking. I don't see us taking a step back. I only see us getting better. God forbid injury. But cool, I got all the notes now. Now I'm gonna start doing this from now on, so then I can just save this for later.
I like it.
Hell yeah, bro! Nice show. I'm gonna post some TikToks here in like 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna also cut this show up and then post it. I'm gonna cut out the part where we went, not live for a while, and then clean that up, and then I'll post the full show. And just don't forget to like and subscribe, right? Like on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. Hit the notification bell so you know when we go live. This was a kind of impromptu live. Kind of just did it. So it was fun though.
Always fun. Follow us on Twitter. We have 0 followers. Be our first follower. We'll start posting there. Maybe post some bet picks.
Yeah, send me the link so I could post it on Facebook.
Sounds good.
All right, well, take it easy, Johnny Glaze. Good seeing you, buddy, and good show. I'm gonna do the ending of it correctly because that intro sucked. So peace.
It's not.
Yes, sir. Catch y'all later.